Good morning, students. Under alcohol, phenols, and ethers, we studied introduction, classification, and also nomenclature of the alcohols, phenols, as well as ethers. Then, different methods for preparation of the alcohols we studied. Different methods for preparation of alcohols we studied. One method was from Grignard reagent. Second, from carbonyl compound by the reduction process of aldehyde, you will get primary alcohol. With the ketone or reduction, you will get secondary alcohol. Even by reduction of the carboxylic acid, you will get primary alcohol. Third method was from alkenes by acid catalyzed hydration. You will get the respective alcohol, but if it is a higher alkene, there you have to count Markovnikov's rule. And finally, we studied by hydroboration, that is by oxidation method, you can prepare the primary alcohol. Let us go for the chemical properties. Different types of the chemical properties can be studied for the alcohols. Means cleavage of OH bond and cleavage of C bond. In that manner, we have to study the different properties of the alcohols. Mainly, it concerns to primary alcohol. Let us take cleavage of OH bond. Main chemical properties: reactions involving cleavage of OH bond. Means we have to indicate regarding the reaction with metal. The alcohols can react with the metals like a sodium, potassium, aluminium, etc. to form the respective alkoxide with the liberation of hydrogen gas. This is one of the property to indicate the acidic nature of the compound also. To little extent, to indicate the acidic nature of the compound, you can go for conducting the reaction of the compound with the metals. When alcohol is made to react with the sodium, it giving rise to respective alkoxide with the liberation of hydrogen gas. You will get effervescence. You can do this simple test in the lab also. Take a little alcohol in the test tube, add a small piece of sodium to that, you will get continuous bubbles. That bubbles or effervescence is due to the liberation of a hydrogen gas. The compound remains in the test tube is respective alkoxide. We will take two examples. One is easily you can do it in the lab. When ethyl alcohol is made to react with sodium metal, heating is not necessary. You will get the sodium ethoxide with the liberation of hydrogen gas. Sodium ethoxide with the liberation of hydrogen gas, because you have taken the compound is alcohol, ethyl alcohol. Similarly, you can take one more example, that is tertiary butyl alcohol. CH3 OH, 3 molecules. When tertiary butyl alcohol is made to react with aluminium, you will get aluminium tertiary butoxide. You will get aluminium tertiary butoxide. Two molecules CH3, CH3, CH3O. Three times Al. 3 times Al with the liberation of 3 hydrogen gas. This is called tertiary butoxide. Tertiary aluminium tertiary butoxide. Aluminium tertiary butoxide is the product form. Little difficult, we cannot expect in the theory exam, but the first general as well as with example is the important for theory exam also. Reaction of the alcohol with the metals kaltkolta idivi. When alcohol is made to react with sodium metal, it gives respective alkoxide with the liberation of hydrogen gas. If you take ethyl alcohol, you will get sodium ethoxide. If you take tertiary butyl alcohol with aluminium, you will get aluminium tertiary butoxide. Second, you can indicate regarding the acidic nature or acidity of alcohol. Definitely, alcohols are acidic in nature. Alcohols are acidic in nature. Acidic in nature, that is due to the formation of hydrogen ion. If you dissolve the alcohol in the water, there is a liberation of the formation of the OH plus, or you can say due to the polar nature of OH bond, you will get the acidic nature, or due to polar nature of OH group, they are the acidic in nature. We will compare whether this is less acidic as compared to phenol or more acidic afterwards. At present, you should know alcohols are acidic in nature due to formation of hydrogen ion or due to polar nature of the OH group. This is the information regarding the reaction involving cleavage of OH group. Another important is esterification. We studied already, or you must practice here. It is a repetition under carboxylic acid. When alcohol is heated with carboxylic acid, in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, it gives ester and water. This is called as esterification or esterification. Very important for 2 marks. Generally, they can ask, or they can ask by quote with the example also. Any alcohol is heated with any carboxylic acid in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. It gives ester and water is called as a esterification. We will take one example, then we will indicate any restriction is there for conducting the reaction or not. We will take C2H5OH, ethyl alcohol, plus HOOC CH3, that is acetic acid, heated in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. There is a removal of water takes place. Therefore, the compound formed is CH3COO C2H5 plus water. You can write it in the reverse manner also for convenience purpose. Take further ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ exam ದಲ್ಲಿ. Any manner if you write the reaction, no problem. But if you want to indicate in the convenience manner, acetic acid I'll take first, then ethyl alcohol afterwards. By the removal of water, you will get the product. This is acetic acid plus ethyl alcohol in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. You will get ethyl acetate. You will get ethyl acetate is the product, that is ester. Generally, esters will have a fruity smell. Therefore, by indicating the fruity smell, we can confirm the esterification reaction in the lab. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಹಿತ ಲ್ಯಾಬಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಒಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸಿಟಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಥೈಲ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 3-4 ಡ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ H2SO4 ಹಾಕಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಹೀಟ್ ಬೇಡ, ತಾನೇ ಎಕ್ಸೋಥರ್ಮಿಕ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ನಮಗೆ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಬರಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಒಂದು ಬೀಕರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ರೆಡಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆ ಬೀಕರ್ದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್ಗೆ ಈ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸರನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಫ್ರೂಟಿ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್. ದಟ್ ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ರಿ. ಇದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಫಾರ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಐ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್. Alcohol is compulsory. Alcohol is compulsory. In place of carboxylic acid, you may have anhydride, acetic anhydride ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳ್ರಿ. You may have the acid chloride. Acid anhydride or acid chloride can also be taken to get the ester. Ester ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬೈ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. Another extra information is there. When you want to conduct esterification reaction, in place of carboxylic acid, formic acid should not be used. Because you are not getting ester. Because what sulfuric acid you are using in the reaction, that is a powerful oxidizing agent. It removes the water from the formic acid due to dehydration. Therefore, getting the ester is not possible. Hence, when you want to go for esterification reaction, in place of carboxylic acid, you should not make use formic acid. ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಥಿಯರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮದು ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಹಿತ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ. This is regarding the one class reaction, that is cleavage of OH group. Then we'll go for reactions involving the cleavage of CO bond. Reactions involving cleavage of CO bond. OH bond ಮುಗಿತೀಗ. OH bond ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ವಿತ್ ದ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಅಸಿಡಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ಎಸ್ಟರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು cleavage of OH bond. Now you can say some reactions involving cleavage of CO bond in the compound. The first one is reaction with the hydrogen halide. When alcohol is heated with the hydrogen halide in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, anhydrous ZnCl2, by the removal of water is a byproduct, the main compound formed is haloalkane. For example, when ethyl alcohol is heated with the hydrogen chloride in presence of anhydrous ZnCl2, you will get C2H5Cl plus water. Here this is ethanol you taken, you will get chloroethane. The main point to be expected for the exam is concerned, a mixture of a anhydrous zinc chloride and concentrated hydrochloric acid is called as a Lucas reagent. You will expect the question for 1 mark both in theory exam and in the laboratory exams, lab exam, and also practical exam, and also in the competitive exams. What is Lucas reagent? Lucas reagent is a mixture of anhydrous ZnCl2, zinc chloride, and concentrated hydrochloric acid mixture is called as Lucas reagent. What is the use of Lucas reagent? If you are asking, Lucas reagent is used to distinguish between primary, secondary, and tertiary haloalkanes, or it is used to distinguish between the primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಆಗಿರಲೇಬೇಕು, ಅದರಾಗ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ವಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಲುಕಾಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಸಬಹುದು. ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಟೆಬಲೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ನಮಗೆ ಥಿಯರಿ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕು, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಟೆಬಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್, ಇನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋದಾದರೆ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಲುಕಾಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್, compound plus Lucas reagent, if no turbidity at all, if no turbidity with the Lucas reagent, even after heating indicates it is a primary alcohol. For this, another test tube, we are taking a compound plus Lucas reagent. If turbidity appears after 5 minutes, means it is a secondary alcohol. In another test tube, a compound plus Lucas reagent, if you observe, if that turbidity appears immediately, means tertiary alcohol. It will better to remember under reverse ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. Compound plus Lucas reagent, if turbidity appears immediately, it is tertiary alcohol. If turbidity appears after 5 minutes ಅಂದರೆ secondary alcohol. If turbidity appears, if no turbidity even after heating, means it is the primary alcohol. ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟು, ಕೆಳಗಿಂದ ಓದ್ಬಿಡಿ. If turbidity appears immediately, it is a tertiary alcohol. If turbidity appears after 5 minutes, it is a secondary alcohol. If no turbidity appears even after heating, it is a primary alcohol anta ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ it is better to remember. Then we'll go for reaction with the phosphorus halides. You studied this reaction already under the preparation of haloalkanes. In any one you can make it perfect. Reaction with the PCl3 or with the PCl5 ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದಿದೆ, ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ವೆನ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ is heated with the phosphorus trichloride, it gives the respective chloroalkane with the removal of phosphorus acid. For example, when ethyl alcohol is heated with the phosphorus trichloride, it giving rise to chloroethane with the phosphorus acid like this. Similarly, when alcohol, ethyl alcohol is heated with phosphorus pentachloride, giving rise to C2H5Cl plus HCl plus POCl3. Product forming the getting the product is same, but byproducts are different. Same alcohol with the PCl3 ಇದೆ, alcohol with the PCl5 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಸಹಿತ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅದರ ಬೈ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇದೆ. PCl3 ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಮತ್ತು PCl5 ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಾಗ HCl ಮತ್ತು POCl3 ಬರಬೇಕು. Okay, these are the one. There is with the HX and with the PCl3 or PCl5. You already studied under haloalkanes, you can neglect it. Next we have dehydration. Dehydration means removal of water. You studied, I think you studied already in the first PU. When alcohol or CH2OH is heated with the concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin temperature. 443 Kelvin ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ 273 ಕಳೆದ್ಬಿಡಿ. 443 minus 273 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, 170 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 170 degree Celsius or 443 Kelvin temperature, removal of water takes place to form respective alkane. For this we have a mechanism that we can study afterwards. ಈ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಇದೆ ರೀ. ಒಂದು ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆಸಿಡ್ catalyzed dehydration of alcohol into alkene is there. It's very important. Similarly, the acid catalyzed hydration of alkene into alcohol ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. Very important ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. When alcohol is heated with the concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin temperature, dehydration takes place to form the respective alkene. Example ತೋಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ethyl alcohol ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ. When ethyl alcohol is heated with the complex H2SO4 at 170 degrees Celsius, we will get alkene, that is ethene, with the removal of water. Ethyl alcohol ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿರಿ, ethene ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಹೌದು, like this. For this we have a mechanism that we can study in details afterwards. Dehydration ಅಂದ್ರೆ removal of water. Dehydration means removal of water by heating with the concentrated sulfuric acid. Clear? Similarly, you can make use the phosphoric acid. Sulfuric acid ದ ಬದಲಾಗಿ phosphoric acid ಅನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಹೈಡ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ you will get different alkenes as the main product. But the dehydrogenation processes are there for alcohol. One more reaction is there, main reaction, important again. When alcohol is heated with the copper catalyst at 300 degrees Celsius, you will get respective compound with the liberation of hydrogen gas. Dehydrogenation ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Dehydrogenation ಅಂದ್ರೆ removal of hydrogen. When primary alcohol is heated with the copper catalyst at 300 degrees Celsius, the removal of hydrogen takes place to form aldehyde. Okay, example, when CH3CH2OH is heated with the copper catalyst at 300 degrees Celsius, you will get acetaldehyde. Common name or exact name. This is ethanol. This is ethanol. Ali OL ಇಲ್ಲಿ AL. Similarly, if you take the secondary alcohol, RCHOH R dash is a secondary alcohol. On heating that with a copper at 300 degrees Celsius, you will get RC double bond OR. That is, you will get ketone. When a secondary alcohol is heated with a copper catalyst at 300 degrees Celsius, you will get ketone. For example, CH3 CHOH CH3 is called isopropyl alcohol. The product formed is acetone with the removal of hydrogen. This is isopropyl alcohol. Is a secondary alcohol. On heating with a copper catalyst at 300 degrees Celsius, you will get ketone, that is acetone. Important reaction. You may expect mainly complete the following reactions ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ದಿ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಕಾಪರ್ ಎಟ್ 300 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸೆಲ್ಸಿಯಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್. Secondary alcohol on heating with the copper catalyst at 300 degrees Celsius, you will get the ketones is the main explanation. ಅದರ ತಕ್ಕಾಗೆ ಜನರಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ alcohol or secondary alcohol, even you can make use of the aromatic alcohols, but changes is there. If you make use the aromatic alcohols, same catalyst you can make use, but the temperature is a little higher you need. Instead of 300 degrees Celsius, you are supposed to maintain 500 degrees Celsius is the explanation. Tertiary alcohol annu saita ನೀವು heat ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. There instead of the aldehyde or ketone, by the removal of water you will get the respective alkane. You can go for oxidation. When alcohol is heated with any suitable oxidizing agent, you will get respective aldehyde. If the oxidation is prolonged, for example, when ethyl alcohol is heated with acidified potassium permanganate, on heating prolonged or a long time, instead of the aldehyde, the product formed will be respective carboxylic acid ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. If you want to oxidize the alcohol in the better manner, to stop only at aldehyde. Common oxidizing adavaldri, acidified potassium permanganate, acidified potassium dichromate, acidified sodium dichromate ಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿದಾಗ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಆದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ, ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್, ದ ಬೆಟರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. You can make use so that the reaction gets stopped at the aldehyde point. For example, CH3 CH double bond CH2OH. This is butanol. When it is heated with a PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate is the better oxidizing agent. We'll get CH3 CH double bond CHO with the removal of water. Therefore, the compound formed is butanol. What is the intention here? If you make use the common oxidizing agent, you will get the final product as a carboxylic acid at the end product. But if your intention is there to stop the reaction from alcohol to aldehyde, instead of that reagent you have to make use the PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate is the agent. It is made up of chromic oxide, conc HCl also. ದಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್. ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಎನ್ ಆಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ, 4 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, OH ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದೆ, ಬ್ಯೂಟೆನಾಲ್. ಅದನ್ನು PCC ಹಾಕಿ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ, OH ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಬದಲಿ CHO ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದೆ, ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ, 4 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟ್ NaL ದಿಂದ ಕೊನೆಗೊಳಿಸಬೇಕು. ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.